I'm Emmy Hall and welcome to this week's episode of Roadfly TV. Today I have got the highly anticipated 2012 Hyundai Veloster. Okay, you know that scene in Jurassic Park where the Velociraptor chases those kids into the kitchen, but somehow the kids get out through some kind of movie magic that I don't remember? Driving this car is a lot like that. It's a lot of fun and it totally got me out of the kitchen. First off, I love the styling on this car, but it's definitely something that you're either gonna love or you're gonna hate. This car is a real attention getter, and all week people just wanted to talk about it. This video vixen-like rear end is gonna make Sir Mix-a-Lot proud. It's bubbly, it's got a lot of glass back here. The muscular fenders highlight our optional 18-inch wheels, and I love these blacked out A-pillars. But I think the story here is the asymmetrical 3 doors, and I'm not talking about the hatch. On the driver's side, you've got a regular coupe-style door, but the passenger side features 2 smaller doors that can open independently of each other. And behind this third door, you've got a back seat that maybe if you're a little tall, you're kind of lacking in headroom, but there's still a lot of room for long legs. And you've got your own personal cup holder. And when you're ready to open that 4th door hatch, below this cargo cover here, I'm able to give it a trademark laundry basket rating of 2. But remove that cargo cover, and you've got a trademark laundry basket rating of 6. No way! And rounding out the exterior is this totally awesome glass roof, which I really like, and it actually gives you more visibility than you think. But I do have an issue with the sunroof. This antenna is kind of in the way. If they can move this antenna back to here, the sunroof could move all the way back. So instead of giving it a full holler, I'm just giving it a hollerable mention. These 2 decorative air vents conceal a 1.6, oh my god, that's heavy, conceal a 1.6 liter inline-4 direct injected engine. It'll give you 138 horsepower and 123 pound-feet of torque. Now it'll hang out with either a 6-speed manual transmission, which gets an EPA fuel rating of 28 in the city and 40 on the highway, or the brand new dual clutch transmission, 6-speed automatic, which will give you 28 miles per gallon in the city and 39 miles per gallon out on the highway. But where Hyundai is really excelling these days is in the interior. They're able to give you a lot of bang for your buck. The Veloster comes standard with Bluetooth, a 7-inch LCD screen, multifunctional steering wheel, iPod integration, and Hyundai's version of OnStar called Blue Link, which includes a function that will alert you if the car travels outside of a designated area. The interior design matches the quirkiness of the outside with these really cool door handles that match these, I guess, chicken bars right here. And our top-of-the-line Veloster comes with a backup camera and a navigation system that's easy to use, and it's got these really cool graphics. Hyundai gave us the dual clutch transmission, which if I'm gonna have to drive an automatic, I enjoy driving these kinds of transmissions. You can operate it manually, but I will say that the car will upshift and downshift for you. So for example, at one point I was in 4th gear and I came up to a red light, so I started to brake. I got to about 20 miles an hour, the light turned green, so I hit my paddle shifter here to what I thought was gonna be 2nd gear, and instead it downshifted me into 1st because the car had already downshifted for me. Similarly, it'll do that to you on the higher end. When you hit the red line, it'll upshift for you. So thanks, Hyundai. I'm glad you're looking out for me. I really appreciate it, but I'm a big girl and I wanna be able to shift the car when I wanna shift the car. In fact, I found myself really revving this car pretty high all of the time, just looking for the torque. You've only got about 123 pound-feet of it, and that kicks in at a relatively low 4,800 RPM. This car will go from 0 to 60 in about 8.8 seconds, so the punch that you want this car to have, it just really isn't there. Now that 0 to 60 time is pretty similar to one of its main rivals, the Honda CR-Z, but it is slower than the Scion TC. Even with its slower 0 to 60 times and its lack of torque, I really enjoy driving this car. I don't know, maybe it's the fact that I know in my head it looks so cool on the outside, and I've always been accused of being more style than substance, but it just, I don't know, I just had a really good time in this car. You know, the ride was really smooth, the seats are really comfortable, the McPherson struts in the front and the torsion bar in the rear make easy work of my DC commute. There's large stabilizer bars in both the front and the rear to keep you in check in the corners. And even though some people have dinged the Veloster for its steering, I found it to be nicely weighted and pretty responsive. So I want to talk about the visibility through the back end, because when I first looked at this car, I thought there is no way you're going to be able to see anything out that rear window. But I was wrong. That window is placed in just the perfect spot so you have a nice clear view out the back. Now, like many smaller horsepower cars, There is a rumor of a 208 horsepower turbo model coming next year. Completely unsubstantiated. I can't say yay or nay, but I will say that I am excited to see what 2013 is going to bring, especially if Hyundai can keep the price point where it is now. The base model of the 2012 Hyundai Veloster comes in at $17,300, and our top-of-the-line test model here with the Sport and the Tech packages will set you back about $23,300, making this car a bargain in terms of fuel efficiency, style, and interior gadgetry. That's it for this week. I'm Emmy Hall. Thank you so much for watching. You can join our community by subscribing to our YouTube channel and leaving me your comments. Trust me, I live for them. You can also like me on Facebook, you can follow me on Twitter, and you can view the window sticker for the 2012 Hyundai Veloster on roadflytv.com. Thanks for watching. Cup holder. I really like this full glass roof. You'll find that Trayvon Lauren Best rating of 2 is given us a 1. There it is. Oh my God, it's heavier than I thought.